Your Skin Structor's tip of the week. As you get busier during the holidays, don't forget to check in with your clients about product usage. Even if you've explained it before, people forget, especially when life gets hectic. A quick refresher or mini demo can make a huge difference in the results and their trust in you.
Welcome back to the Skin Structors. I'm Morgan.
And I'm Jolie, and today's episode is all about showing your clients love this season and creating loyalty that lasts long after the holidays.
Absolutely. We are going to dive into why our client appreciation matters because, holidays are a great time to show people that we care. I mean, we should be doing it all the time, but specifically, clients are coming in, they're stressed out, they're distracted, they're overwhelmed. They've been on Amazon all night thinking about what gifts to get their kids. So those special touches are really going to go a long way, especially this time of year.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's, a great time for people to kind of pause and evaluate where they're spending their money for next year. And we want to be a part of that. Loyalty is going to allow your clients to feel seen and not sold to. So it's so important to really perfect this because the holiday season is a great time to focus on making it that relationship building season.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think simple, personalized things can really go a long way with clients. So personally, I do love a handwritten thank you card. Like
Same.
I love writing these and I love receiving these. This is something I do often. I think a nice note inside the retail bag can be really sweet. A customized product recommendation for their skin. And remembering their kids' names and big events and wedding planning and things like that, that just goes a really long way. I will be honest, I don't have a great memory when it comes to things like this. So I always kept a chart for each of my clients and I would just write down a few things we talked about. And that way I could check in with them next time I saw them or
Absolutely.
whatever. Like their wedding was coming up, their vacation, and it really went a long way with my clients.
Yeah, you have to rely on those notes for sure.
Yeah.
I've only met like a handful of estheticians in my life that they just legit remember everything, and it's impressive. It really is.
It is.
But Jolie, I think I love your little your thank you notes and notes in the retail bags. Those are so cute. And while I think a lot of people will hear that and be like, I don't have time for that. Girl, if your client's masking for 5, 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is, you don't have time to write down a cute little love note for your client?
It doesn't have to be a long couple paragraph,
a love letter.
Yeah, like it can just be something short and sweet but thoughtful and just showing your appreciation for them.
Yeah. Don't overthink it, guys. Yeah. There's also ways that you can add a little thoughtful holiday touch to your treatment room too. So adding a nice cozy blanket, switching out your aromatherapy so it's nice and warm and inviting. You can have seasonal music.
That was something I love to do.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you do. Yeah. I listened to the same CD for 5.5 years. It was just like another thing I just didn't want to think about.
That's so crazy.
Why am I the one talking about this part? You could offer like complimentary brow touch-ups. That would be really nice.
That's really sweet.
I love that. So, or adding like a little lip treatment. I think that goes a long way. Like, girl, let me take care of your lips. You're a little crusty. Don't say that. That's so rude. You could switch out like your drink station and make it like nice and festive. Could have like a hot cocoa bar.
Oh, you. I love that.
I would probably drink it all, but it's fine. And it's just think of like how to expand and grow like that experience. Like how do we make that experience stick so that they leave and they're like, wow, that was so nice.
Yeah.
And I just am so happy that I spent the last hour with her.
Yeah. Yeah. There's even some like micro gifts that you could do for clients too. You could do like mini sample sets of your skincare. I know some of the lines we use, like they come in like little Morgan calls them ketchup packets. And you could pick out a few personalized for them to try out. You could do things with like sticker sheets or branded postcards or skincare magnets, fridge magnets. And that could be all branded to you just as like a little thank you. You could send out a little travel size cleanser or SPF with them at the end of their appointment. This is something I love to do. I did little travel cleansers one year. Or a fun one that I've seen people do, actually, one of my friends used to do this, was a scratch off mystery discount
Ooh,
for
cute.
January or February. So it just looked like a little scratch off card, and whatever was underneath is what they got for
I mean, who
January or
doesn't love a
February.
lottery ticket?
I
That's
know, right?
amazing.
It was so cute. I thought it was such a good
Oh,
idea.
that is cute. You could also do like a holiday party. So
Mhm.
now is the time that you're going to see your fellow colleagues in the industry hosting client appreciation events. And not only is this a great opportunity to sell packages, meet and greet, do product sales, but it's really a way to show appreciation for your clients as well. So you can keep it short and sweet, 1 to 2 hours is really all you need. But I would do like consultation stations. You can do like raffles, giveaways, and then have special discounts for future services. It's a great time to sell packages
Yeah,
for sure.
I agree.
And then make it fun, like have a little photo drop or, like a backdrop where you can grab a friend and toast. And it's just, I don't know, it's really cute. People like that kind of thing. And I love involving the community. So
Yeah.
grabbing like a local bakery or catering business to cater it, can really add a nice special touch to it.
Yeah, I think it just goes to like adding on to that client experience and things like
Yeah.
that. And then I think too, like helping building that loyalty would be through communication. So doing holiday product check-ins, like how's your skin doing with the weather change and those adjustments we made to your routine, or voice memos, email check-ins, or even a quick DM. That was one that I used the most, was just my Instagram DM with
Hmm.
clients. Share tips for winter skin, your hydration, your barrier repair, SPF reminders. Those can go a long way. I think updating your social media with these education tips and tricks, like clients eat that up. They love that.
Hmm.
So with educating, just don't overwhelm them. Make it easy. Um, and I like to do just little quick tips and tricks. Nothing super sciencey or overwhelming to them.
This season, so November, December, it's the time to focus on rebooking.
Yeah.
Like January and February can be hard. Those are some tough months sometimes. I don't see clients skipping their services right before the holidays.
Right.
They're coming in. But we got to get them in after that lull. And, they just spent all their money buying
Yeah.
presents for their friends and family. So make sure you prioritize having that conversation with them before they leave about when you want to see them next.
Yeah.
So sometimes offering a January or a February incentive to come in can be super helpful if you feel like you are in that boat of, I'm really struggling to get people in, offering them a little incentive like, hey, let's go ahead and get you scheduled for 4 weeks out, which is in January.
Mhm.
And we're going to do $20 off or a discount or a free brow wax,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Come up with some fun little incentive, and it can be customized for each individual
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
You can also pre-book them for their next couple of services. You can go so far as like, hey, let's go ahead and get you booked for that 4-week appointment in January. And then I know you have that vacation coming up at the end of February. So let's book that one too. So you got that one secured, and I'll see you right before that as well. We talked last podcast about creating a strong winter skincare plan. And now is the time that you can build that into your rebooking
Mhm.
conversation too. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so this winter, we're going to get serious about your pigment. So next month, let's do the hydrofacial and prep your skin, make sure it's super hydrated, because in February, we're going to do a chemical peel.
Yeah.
And so you're building out that plan. And I love doing like 3 months in a row.
Yeah.
So you tell them January, February, and March. And then in March, you do it again. April, May, and June. And you change it every single season. You play around with their treatment plan and their skincare routine. It shows them that their consistency is going to give them the results that they're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I feel like it kind of gets them excited too. Like,
absolutely. I want somebody to tell me what I'm doing for the next 3 months.
I say this all the time. I just want someone to tell me what to do.
I want somebody to tell me what to wear every day. Like,
no, this is my exact thought.
Can you just come over and be like, no, girl, you're not wearing that. Put that on.
Tell me what to make for dinner.
Yes.
Tell me what to pack for my lunch.
Tell me what to do on my skin. Just tell me.
Absolutely.
I'm tired of making decisions.
I'm tired of making decisions. Yeah.
So are your clients.
Yeah, they really are. Just do
it's
it.
not just us.
Tell them. No, it's not. Just tell them what to do. So with all of this, especially because this is our busiest time of year, we want to also avoid burnout. And some of those things could be setting boundaries with your schedule and communication. So for me personally, I didn't message clients when I was off the clock or when I wasn't at work.
Good for you.
Thank you. Most of the time, unless it was an emergency, of course. I don't know if that was really ever a thing, but yeah. So while I was at the spa, if I worked 9 to 7 that day, then I was going to answer messages in between appointments or on my breaks or whatever. And that made a huge difference for me. And when I was getting new clients coming in, I wouldn't give them my personal phone number, but I gave them my Instagram too. And that made a big difference for me too, versus them texting my personal number at all hours of the night. I had a lot of nurses. So, they're working midnight shifts and that's when they're thinking of these things.
She's awake.
And it's 2:30 in the morning. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. And then I forget it the next morning. So it's just little things like that. Set those boundaries. Prep some grab and go retail recommendations, especially like putting together little kits that are focused on pigment or maybe hydration or calming. And this could be a nice little thing for your clients to either use on themselves, obviously, especially if they're introducing them into a skincare routine, but also could be a nice little gift too for their friends or family who are wanting to start dabbling into that. Have some pre-written scripts for some common questions. So in my booking site, I had some like FAQs and just things to answer with. So, how long do I have to wait to apply makeup after dermaplaning? Just little things like that that I always get questions for.
I think you can't you set Instagram questions up now where
probably I know Facebook I always could that was the other thing I did. I used to get a lot of business through Facebook Messenger because of my boosted posts, and I was able to do it through that too. Just if someone messaged me something, it would just automatically reply with that answer.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Keep your own self-care in check. Make sure you're hydrated and fed and well rested. I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference, especially when you're coming up on your busy season. So don't forget to take care of yourself. Schedule your lunch breaks. Don't try to squeeze in it. I mean, if you really want to, but I don't recommend trying to squeeze in another client on your lunch break and then you don't eat lunch all day. It's
just don't do it on like a daily
daily basis.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm a workaholic.
I know.
I think there's pros and cons to squeezing people in.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you work on a commission basis and that's how you get paid, you got to do what you got to do, honey, but like pay the bills.
Absolutely.
But if you're feeling even an ounce of exhaustion and you're like, if one more person asks me to do their brows, and I have no more space in here, I'm going to freak out. Okay, it's time to set some boundaries.
Set some boundaries, absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's healthy.
Yeah.
And just be like, I am so sorry that we did not rebook you for that appointment.
Yep.
Susie, let's get you on next time.
And it happens sometimes, but you know what? Those clients ended up learning and they were rebooking with me.
They do.
Truthfully. Like,
they really do.
I had that happen a few times. And I was someone who I very much squeeze people in and stay late, and I would come in early.
Yeah, like you're down.
What it is. Yeah,
you're down for an hour. I'm going to fit in 2 hours worth of work here. Let's do it.
Totally.
Yeah, I mean it pays off, of course. But just check in with yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so this week for our homework, we are going to bring back a little gratitude activity that we recently did at our all team meeting for Boss Gal. And we're going to have you guys think about 3 clients that you are genuinely so grateful for.
I love that.
And think about the why behind it. Like, why are you so genuinely grateful for them? Because expressing gratitude is so powerful for you and, of course, your client. For you as the esthetician, it's going to shift your mindset from a stressed state to building a connection with that person.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of studies about gratitude and what it can do for you as a person, but it truly does increase your resiliency and how more powerful of a time. I mean, it's so important right now with holiday season, but building resiliency is a goal that I have on a daily 365 year round thing.
Yeah.
So showing gratitude is also going to help you stay grounded and present in your treatments with your clients.
Yeah.
Additionally, it can boost your emotional energy. And I really do believe that clients can feel this. I know I can feel when someone's has some bad energy, and it's so important in this industry to be able to pass that along and be in a positive mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, it's going to remind you why you love this industry. When we're thinking about what we're grateful for, it's natural to remind yourself that this is a great industry to be in.
Yeah.
And then of course, there's benefits to your clients for this.
Absolutely. It helps them it makes clients feel seen and valued and emotionally connected. I love having that connection with my clients. It's something that I miss a lot from when I was providing full time. And it's going to help you build trust with them, and they're going to sense your authenticity with it too. So, be genuine. It's going to help increase loyalty because people return where they feel appreciated.
Yeah.
It's going to help turn that routine of them coming in every single 4 weeks into a relationship, really. I mean, towards some of my time as providing full time, like towards that end, I had some of those clients I was really close with. I
Yeah.
mean, they were more of my friends than
Absolutely.
they were my client towards the end. And some of them I still keep in touch with now,
Yeah.
and I haven't lived there in almost 4 years. And it just also helps encourage those clients to be more engaged in an overall skincare plan too. It helps them get excited about it and helps them start taking care of themselves too.
Yeah, I love that. So once you've written down your 3 clients that you're genuinely so grateful for, and I know it's hard to narrow it down sometimes to just 3, but after you've written them down, I want you to take just one of them and do something very intentional for them. So whether that's a handwritten note or a follow-up check-in, you could offer them a complimentary add-on or a sample. You could give them like a Starbucks gift card.
Yeah.
And be a little creative. You know what they like. And gratitude it doesn't just feel good. It's going to help strengthen that relationship. It improves your client experience, of course. And with the holidays upon us, it's going to just really grow that loyalty to you, of course. And it just, in general, just makes you feel good.
Absolutely.
So that's your homework for this week.
Yeah. And who doesn't love to hear like that they're appreciated?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening to this week's episode. We hope this inspires you to bring a little extra magic into your treatment rooms this holiday season. If you don't follow us on Instagram, please do. It's at ST Training. DM us. We absolutely love hearing from you. So if you do end up applying this homework, let us know. Subscribe, rate, and review because it really helps us out and it helps us reach other estheticians. And as always, don't hesitate to educate.